This is Rhonda Brooks. I'm here at Corn College with Bill Bauer. And Bill Bauer is an agronomist and owns B&M Consulting out of Coldwater. And Bill, there's some issues that farmers are going to be seeing in the field this summer about now. Some of it's due to heat stress and some of it's due to nutrient deficiencies. What are some of those things that you were wanting to share with farmers?
One of the things we can do, go out to our fields this time of year. Once we've pollinated our ears, we can go out and see how many kernels long, how many kernels around we are, and do some ear counts and estimate yields. One thing that's occurred this year in a lot of the country, a lot of the Midwest, and also in Coldwater, is the 90+ degree weather we had during pollination or shortly after pollination that really put some stress on a lot of these plants. Not only moisture stress, but also heat stress. Even in some of the irrigated fields where we were able to put water on, the amount of heat we had, we pollinated these ears all the way out to the tip here.
Okay. And
then we pulled back. So what I mean by pulled back is you see the yellow kernels versus the white kernels. Those white kernels are aborted. There's no more nutrients going in those kernels, and we're going to lose yield off the tops of our ears.
And it looks pretty uniform all the way around.
Yes.
Is that typical?
On this ear here, on heat stress, we will pull back and pull this pretty uniformly back on the ear. As far as a nutrient problem or evaluating nitrogen when you're out in your fields, if you hit your marks on our nitrogen program, you're going to get some tip pullback, but usually it's down one side of the ear opposed to the back side.
Yeah, I think I've heard you recall that as a zipper effect.
Yes, a zipper effect on the ear. A lot of times nitrogen will do that. Boron will curve the ears a little bit, but it's not very common. A lot of times it's to do with the nitrogen from a nutrient standpoint.
What do you advise as far as farmers go out and check, just so they have some sense of what's going on in the field?
Yeah, we really encourage our growers to go out and check their pollination and see how much tip pullback they have, so they're not surprised once they get in there with the combines, because they may have went out shortly after pollination and done some ear counts and estimated yields, and then go back in the combine and not realize they had tip pullback because of the heat or nitrogen, and we could lose 15 to 60 bushels on just tip pullback and really be a shocker or surprise people.
Okay. Is there anything, as far as the heat, there's really nothing you can do about that?
No, there's some things you can do to safeguard against the heat, as far as uniform soil density, uniform ear height, making sure your fertility's in line. But at some point, you can irrigate the fields, make sure that you got drainage, things like that. But at some point, Mother Nature takes over, and we're just at the mercy of the heat that we can't control on the pullback.
All right, Bill. Well, thanks for the information and also just the tips. Appreciate it.